Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
You know, first and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Rakakwadash. You know, double honor to the elders and the apostles of great mercy who rule well. Salvation to the Yakim, pushing the students inside to the 4 points and the earth if you awkward. Only listen and learning, being obedient to the husband. You know, we're into a serious, you know, time where, you know, the Lord is stirring up a lot of spirits. You know, we see a lot of earthquakes is taking place in diverse places. You know, we see in the MOTB is being established as ESO, you know, we see over with the Neuralink. So all these things is happening, you know, is prophecy and even the Lord name being declared. You know, somebody can bring the book of Psalms 52 verse 9 of Akusha and where I read it.
Because Psalms 52 and verse 9, and says, For lo thy enemies, O Lord, for lo thy enemies shall perish, all the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn shall thou exalt like a horn of a unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Remember that?
Yeah, go on.
So mine eyes shall also see my desire upon my enemies, and my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me.
Can. And so yeah, but that like there is something we want to see. You know, the Lord raising up, you know, the men of the Lord as we come in, you know, under we speaking the same thing. Huh? Do one night where you want something else? I don't know, but I still really spirit. It is really spirit, you know? Yeah, I know that, but like it is really spirit. God, so you know, hey, that spirit that scripture has to come out. So it read it back to and it yappa because the time where, you know, as the scripture say, you know, the house of the Lord, you know, which we build up the house, the spiritual house of King David, you know, the horns is being raised up, you know, in righteousness. You know, we being the true, hopefully being a part of the Lord's elect, but we being the true righteous man upon the face of the earth, who the Lord going to set upon the earth to rule the earth in righteousness. You understand? And the horns, you know, are the wicked is being cut off. You understand? Because you see what's going on with their system. You see what's going on with all the debts. As we many brothers going on, we're chopping it up on the boat. You know, we see in the same room once again replay.
Yeah, because one of the key points was that Rome in the ancient days, one of the biggest thing happened to them was the debt. They was, you know, constantly borrowing from other nations, and you know the system was crashing. And it's the same thing happening now. That's how we know nothing new under the sun. The Lord is showing you the same thing happening unto them devils again.
Can. So why all these things happening is because we've been at the Lord of the highways and byways and we crying out loud, we sparing none. You know, even we lifting up that banner upon Esau, showing him that, hey, they are charged sheep. You understand? Everything we thus says Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is coming to pass, and all your imagination is going and go to a fault. Basically, it going on now, as the scripture say, he going to despise the hands of the cross, the hands of the crafty. You have it?
It's book of Job 5 and verse 12, and it says, He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands can perform their enterprise. Right? So like basically right now what scripture say is there no more wisdom in man? Right? So basically the strength and they when they go back to all their nuclear powers, when they go back basically they feel like the money is a big defense. Right? Basically all the knowledge is become like nothing now.
Cause
Verse 13 it says he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the fraud is carried headlong.
So hey, they were not long. You know, they were not long as we know. He had letter will let until, you know, and he will take it away. So let Esau do when the more he do, the more he face destruction. It's like Pinky and the brain. You know, Pinky acts in the brain, yeah, oh, you feel he'll get you, and all brain balling is yeah, today we're gonna take over the world. And they Esau fire. Like the sons of the wicked fire. You understand? Yeah, brings out that.
Psalms chapter 110 and 1. The Psalms of David, the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said unto my Lord, Sit thou at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool.
Ooh, yapa.
The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion.
That's right.
Rule thou in the midst of thine enemies, because we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai controlling the kings of the earth heart, you know. So he's setting up all these wars, and ultimately it would be what? Ultimately it would be the Lord setting up Esau Edom for his destruction by way of bringing Yahushai and the chariots, because out of Zion going and comfort big strength, because we know, hey, the men that die and labored in this truth, they're gonna come back with Yahushai, you know.
Yeah, and one of the biggest thing too is that the Lord remember in the covenant when you read the book of Psalms, when you read the book of Sirach 36, the Lord, Solomon, he was actually asking for the Lord to remember the covenant. Many other prophets ask the Lord to remember the covenant, because when you go to the covenant in Deuteronomy 28, verse 7, it says, let me see if I can read it. Be able to Deuteronomy 28. Right, it says, the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. Right? So we haven't seen our enemies smitten before. Our enemies being smitten before our face, right? And continuing, it says, they shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Right? And we're gonna make them flee before us 7 ways. Is that spiritual power, them chariots, the Lord bringing back spiritual bodies, all these things. So the Lord gonna remember the covenant, and this is gonna fulfill it, because when the Lord come, is a new covenant gonna be on the face of the earth with his chosen, right? So before that, the Lord have to fulfill this here, Deuteronomy 28 and 7.
And so hey, you have some money?
I just have to play. Then
Aye.
this is Psalms 110 and 3.
Right.
It says, Psalms 110 and 3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness. From the womb of the morning thou hast the dew of thy youth. Yeah, because hey, the Lord is gonna literally turn up this whole place. Because right now, look at the state that Israel in. You know, Israel can make a note, and that is where the elect would come in. We put in our trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Zephaniah, where it say that wait till Yahweh Hashem Yahushai rise up to the praise. Because we know, hey, all of this year we're gonna enter into the time where the Lord is gonna exalt back his own through the elect, whereby Amos, the Lord going and raise back up the fallen tabernacle of David from many days of old. And we know how powerful the little unit was back then. You know, when King Solomon reigned, you know, he had all these nations under subjection. Our enemies did not have say. You know, and hey, it's all gonna be that gonna happen again. Nothing new under the sun.
Right? And very happy with the brother saying, because if you really want to understand what the brother saying, so yeah, because when the prophets was upon the face of the earth and the righteous man was upon the face of the earth, and they was calling upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know, all these other nations was in subjection. All of them, they had to fear, because the Lord bringing on fire from the earth. The Lord destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord destroy Egypt. You know, the Lord always bringing that impact on the earth, and like you know, hey, I is the one and only true power. You know, so in the book of Daniel, when they read, kings declare it also. Hey, you understand? Nobody don't come and jump in Daniel and he power he's serving. You understand what I'm saying? It's to show how the Lord has been exalted. So for over so long period, all people was despised, all people was going away by dumb idols. You understand? The Lord give us our beaten. You understand? And these heathen nations thinking that we will always be in our sleep. You understand? But the Lord said, hey, high time to wake out of sleep. So the elect is waking out of sleep right now, calling upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know, and how do you place in this vibration anything right now? Because it's a whole different shift right now. Since the minute you come out in the highways and byways, the whole earth itself on a different, like it's like a different frequency to what I feel would.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Because the earth was all running in wickedness.
That's right.
You understand? The scripture talk about the truth that had so been without for so long, you understand? Until the Lord sent the prophet Elijah, which is what Abba means. You know, and the truth started to spread. So the frequency changed. Even when the Lord prophesying the downfall of this place and against all the wickedness, sending up all the curses, and there's a chain reaction taking place. You understand? All over the world, not just a particular group, but all over the world. And that is why the scriptures say that we wrestle not against
Flesh and blood.
because the war is spiritual.
That's right.
Evil around going on around, and we have angels fighting for us.
Can.
You understand?
Can. But I don't want to appreciate what I said. Yeah, what you think? Who are you think?
Psalms 27 and 14. Right, in Psalms 27 and 14, straight to the point, it says, "Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord." Right? Because really and truly, we already in this truth, we already in this thing, we going on the highways and byways doing videos, but it's about the weight. You understand? Because the weight has a lot to do with your endurance. The weight has a lot to do with you making it. You understand? The Lord says if you wait, He's going to strengthen your heart. Meaning that He's going to give you courage. Because that's what you're going to need for the times. We can prophesy about the times, how much we want, but we're going to need courage when the place that get shaky. You understand? At the end of the day, we is flesh, but we are not fleshly. You understand? We are flesh, we in the flesh, but we're not fleshly. So we are the strength of our mind. You understand? And that is prayer and all to pray and fast. You know, the Lord said, pray for strength. Whatsoever you do have, pray and ask the Lord, and He'll give it to who is the scripture say He'll give it to you as He gives to all men freely.
Something back up there. It's the book of James chapter 1 and verse 2. It's my brethren, come with all joy when you fall into these temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith will get patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that he may be perfect and entire, wanted nothing. Right? So I'll go back to the brother was saying, it goes back to faith, goes back to patience and waiting on Yahweh Hashem Shai. Right? Because this is not an ordinary work. We just say work here, but this is not an ordinary work that we do here. This is the most highly paid work in the whole world, the whole earth. This is the highest paid work in the whole world, right? Because we working for salvation, right? And when we obtain that, you know how people going to be. Yes, like that good.
Yeah, I just gonna say that the scripture talk about how nobody haven't seen that. You understand? How nobody haven't heard about it. Nobody ever experienced that pay. As the brother said, nobody ever experienced that kind of pay before. You understand? And the enemy them they wish they could have get carnally. They wish they could have tapped into it all how they try humanoid. They're trying to make man robot. They're trying all kind of things just to be like the promises what the Lord have for the men of the Lord. You know?
So when they say we catching hell, car break down, Eve glitching, a financial demon, you just name it. All this is, you trying for our feet. You Lord say wait. Even when our enemy, you understand, on the work site, trying to pull you down from getting, from being the, if he's a manager or whatever it is, they're fighting on all this is spirits. You don't understand as you were saying earlier on. We wrestle against flesh, but spiritual weakness in high places. So there's a lot of witches and warlocks on the face of the earth. You understand why that come and destroy this nation because which is Esau Edom because he portraying that, he pushing that vibration. To see what's going on soon. You understand? You have to use you in Switzerland, in Europe, but yet you have Lord Shiva, but I had that in India. How come that in India? Because there's a purpose behind that idol God who they serve, which is to destroy and rebel. So would that represent in the NWO? You understand? So that's why the Lord say, wait until the Lord rise up, be pray. The Lord going to destroy, because he said vengeance belongs to him. So we have to wait until the Lord come. You understand? With waiting, we have to always put on humility. You understand? Patience. You understand? Always be around the brethren at the time we live in them because when she hit the fan, hey, to see her brother gonna be, a thing where you gonna be, praying and when they see her brother gonna be like, it's like, boy, so what I have, you're gonna be so happy, you're gonna be so driven because it's all hell breaking loose. You haven't seen it before. You understand? And everybody have a walk, have a route to walk. You understand? And they work on their own salvation. So every brother ain't gonna be next to each other, but Yahweh Shai gonna be with us. That's the most important thing. If Yahweh Shai make brothers be with each other, that gonna be a yapper thing. So it's a faith booster also to be with our brother next year. But all hell break loose. You understand? Because hey, it's trying getting eat. You understand? His woman getting raped. You understand? It's bombs dropping, it's dog fight. You understand? It's plagues, it's pestilence. You just name it. It ain't a nice time on this side. The only side have good on is in this troop, which is a covering, which is a protection from all these because when you watch 2/3 of our people, basically they going off these enchantments on them. They bug the fuck out. They killing mother, they chopping up sister killing sister, brother killing brother. You understand? It's only deletion happening in the families. You know, throwing a little baby in a garbage bin because she can't pay for pampers and milk. You know, but the men of the Lord, when we're going through our chastisement, when we're going through our pain, we know we do, we know we relate to one another and we push each other to keep on going. You understand? We assist our brother with charity, with arms, and we continue going in the spirit and power of Hashem. We install in this fucking world. As I say, you know, fuck pride, fuck the world, fuck money, you know, fuck everything in this world on the whole to distract us. Our main focus is to be focused on our salvation, fearing the Lord, serving His purpose, to know the Lord tell us to do. So, where that?
Hebrews 10:35, it says, cast not away therefore your confidence, which had great recompense of reward. Yeah, because you had to keep the same motion, keep being on fire in this thing, and you know, praying, fasting, you know, the same, because when you now come into this, is literally, you know, you're learning, you had this great zeal for the Lord, you know, and which would build, which make you build confidence in this thing, because we going by faith, we having faith in, hey, if we do all of these things, we keep the laws, hey, we would be able to get everlasting life. All these riches, the Lord say, who forsake mother and brethren, going to receive 100-fold. So we having faith in all of these things here now. We had to keep that faith, keep that confidence straight unto the end, because the reward is unimaginable, right?
Kind of. You know what? And so earlier on, do we rule and split what the luck in that one? To this thing, we would and split and power of Hashem, which is the knowledge you don't give us. You know, because it basically this place is not nothing for us. This place is just abomination. Sodom and Gomorrah, once again, you revive a Roman Empire, where they rule in wickedness, where they sit down around the wrong tables and plan to kill thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of people. You understand? As Brother Yakal was saying, is what Russia making a day? 200 missiles to destroy Babylon. You understand? 200 a day, but 200 million missiles is going to destroy Babylon. So this is a quick one before camp. We're going to spread the power of Hashem Shai, isn't it? Right, can. So with that, we will give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. You know, double honors to the elders and the apostles once again who rule well. Salvation to the Yakim, pushing and shooting since 3-4 corners of the earth. If you act one, we'll listen and learning, be obedient to the husband. You know, stay in the spirit. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.